Hello everyone. Sorry I haven't uploaded in like 3 weeks. I'm trying to upload a couple videos a week, but I am busy with school and stuff. So sometime this summer, hopefully. Today I'm going to be reviewing the first 4 episodes of BFDIA. I know what you're probably thinking. Why don't I just review the whole season when it comes out? And to that I say, that'll be in like 2 years, so I'll just review partial episodes as they come out. And the only place to actually start is with episode 1, Yahoo! I Wanna Know. Actually, before I explain that, I should explain, what happened in the previous season and why they're doing it again. Basically, Fiery won Dream Island, and then Leafy stole Dream Island, and Season 2. Right, now that we're all caught up, let's begin with actual Episode 1. So the episode begins with half of the cast from Season 1 chasing Leafy for 30 seconds. Most of the newer episodes did have a lot of fillers, so to make them like a little longer. So yeah, that's a little bit of the filler. But it does have really good animation. And I should point out, the first word is spoken at 39 seconds exactly. Leafy blue skidoos through a map, and that is officially the weirdest sentence I think I've said. Now, Leafy, she's in Yo-Yo Land. And so we have our 22 contestants who are now fighting for Dream Island, because there was voting for which contestants you would want to see join Season 2. So then TV splits the contestants into their respective category, whether they're in the season or not in the season. And there's just a bunch of rules and a bunch of filler. The first contest is Tug of War, and the teams are Coiny, Pin, and Donut against everyone else. Obviously, Coiny, Pin, and Donut lose, and they're up for elimination. Like 5 seconds before they got up for elimination, they played the intro, which was like 75% of the way through the episode. Episode 2, Get Digging. Now, spoilers for this episode, which is like almost 10 years old at this point, Donut gets eliminated and sent to the TLC, which is now inside the LOL. The contest is to make some Yo-Yo stew, and that goes about as well as you'd expect, with a lot of filler. I don't want to be rude, but I will play the entire scene of Puffball flying to Yo-Yo Land in its full thing. Background while I discuss some of the finer details. Teardrop gets dragged to Woe Bunch forcefully, and also, before Donut gets eliminated, they actually come up with the team name. Team Woe Bunch, which stands for We'll Ooze a Whole Bunch. Team No Name loses, obviously, I believe I already said that. On to episode 3, which is called Insectophobious Nightmare 3. Team No Name's up for elimination, and Dora and Fries are the bottom 2. Dora gets eliminated because she's just a one-note character pretty much this season. And most of the other seasons she's been in, being the 2nd and 4th. Possibly 3rd, but that's a whole different thing. The contest is to kill all the bugs, and Needle switches forcefully to Woe Bunch. And then Fiery was blown up by Bommy, and No Name wins. And we're on our final episode for today, at least. Being BFDIA Episode 4 Ziggy Boogie Noogan. Challenge is to build Dream Island because Leafy stole Dream Island and now she's in Yo-Yo Land. Golf Ball gets an underground factory that apparently she made, and it will be referenced multiple times throughout the rest of the series. While Team Woe Bunch, who also convinced Yellowface and Nickel to switch to their team. They built a farm-themed Dream Island, which is very terrible. Team No Name builds an actually good Dream Island, but then they use Bommy to explode the island, and yeah. So also, another thing, how are they gonna get an entire island out of a small factory? That's just what I'm wondering. Because the island is completely destroyed. Because they threw Bommy into lava. Last thing, Team No Name obviously loses, even though farms are terrible and farm islands are even worse. So I'm gonna just update the elimination order real quick. So basically, Donut was in episode 2, Dora was in episode 3, and Teardrop was in episode 4. So those were the basic first 3 eliminations, because the viewers controlled who was eliminated in these episodes over 10 years ago. You can't get an episode 1 elimination. So that's basically it. Tune in next time where we cover the monster that is 5A, 5C, 5D, and 5E. If you're wondering why not 5B, because 5B is a video game. It was a Flash game, meaning it's no longer playable since December 2020. RIP to the Flash player. And then we will be covering the rest of the season 4 episodes at a time. Remember, stay golden.